long time since I make this video. So I joined the jewelry school in Paris, which was exciting. And I've been here for 7 months. I've never experienced this big changes in my life because I have been living in Japan for a long time. I mean, all my life until I get 32 years old. One of the students told me that I don't look like 32 years old. That's a cliche, but I'm 32. I think I should let them see my passport. Anyways, so I wanted to share with you how the experience in making jewelry in Paris, and maybe I guess there will be some English speaking people or non-French speaking people who are interested in making jewelries in France. That's a pretty specific situation, by the way. But yeah, I thought that there are not so many information online, so I decided to make this video. So let's go.
Take the hot road and hop in. First impression.
First of all, unfortunately, there are no curriculums delivered to me by the school. And well, by the way, I go to this school, shortened for BIJOP. And yes, it's the most famous jewelry school in Paris. That's at least what other jewelry related shops told me. And yeah, so back to the topic, there are no curriculums shown to us. Every week, every day, we students show up to school and join the class, and the teacher's gonna give us the assignment to do during the day, and we're gonna tackle this for all day, or maybe the next week as well, and show the teachers the progress, and then repeat. So I am a goal-oriented person, so I really wanted to know where I'm going. Like, why am I cutting the metal? I know that cutting the metal is basic technique, but I wanted to know what kind of things are available. Are we gonna do the engraving or not? Or what is the most popular way of making jewelries and all that? Because I've never involved in art before or jewelry industry before. I have no idea what's going on there, but they didn't really show me. Like at the end of the school, I will be able to do this 100 thing. They didn't really tell me, so I struggled, of course. And also, no curriculum, no alignment in subject. So, for example, Monday I do design art, like how to paint the ring beautifully. Recently we made a color chart of light and shade, and Tuesday we create the wax mold, and then on Wednesday and Friday we cut the metal, and on Thursday, by the way, we are drawing this 3-dimension illustration. Like, this is a view from the front, and this is a view from the left hand side, and this is the view from upper side. So I thought that these kind of things are random. I roughly figured out that maybe if I will be getting involved in jewelry making in the future, I'm gonna write this illustration of accessories and paint it beautifully using the light and shade, and then I will be either making a metal cutting technique, or maybe I will carve the wax and use this as a mold and then present it to clients. That's my rough imagination, but there were no firm explanation. And I also want to know what kind of job are they and how they're making it. Because I was in the IT industry, I know like how the IT industry works. For example, in Japan, there are the big name IT companies, and they ask the subsidiarily little companies to write the code and create the software by the deadline. And then there will be another company for supporting the product and taking care of the customers. So I wanted to know what kind of job are there and what kind of techniques are involved and everything. But nope, there was no information on that. So hopefully I will get all the picture at the end of May. So the lesson I enrolled myself in began in September and will end in May. So it's almost 1 year. I heard that CAP, the national qualification, will be in June. So that's the rough picture. So don't expect what you want to know will be cleared in a short period of time. Also, for the people like me who don't have the art background, you might be struggling for a long time. It's been 1 month, but I'm still struggling. And I bought this little bench, working bench, for my dining table. And I touched this one. And I touched this one. Yeah, I touched this one. And I put this metal thing and strongly hold the metal, and on the right hand side, I'm a hand user, so right hand side I cut the metal. I practice this at home. It helps. You might want to expect the practice you might have to do at home if you're not experienced, and you might want to expect that the other students are better than you because they have the background. Like one of the students are the glasses maker, and she said that she used to make the glasses by her hand. So obviously she's good at it. And the other guy was a knife craftsman. Sorry, my English. Knife craftsman. He used to make the knives. So obviously he's really good at doing things like cutting the metal and all that, or using the handsaw. So yeah, I have to let go of my worries and nervousness, and I have to stop myself from comparing with others. I had the French language skill at B1. So B1 is intermediate level. So I could talk about the daily lives, but I struggle when I want to express the thing in order, or express the things in detail, or I'm not really sure my French delivers correctly or aligned with what I have been thinking in my head, the nuances, right? So, but if you're okay with uncomfortableness, you can do that. And you can always ask the other students or the teachers to repeat what they say. It's humiliating, by the way. I always feel like I'm 6 years old, but that will be improved at the end of the year, I hope. And also, yeah, I have to look around, because when you were brought up in Japan, people teaches us like from A to Z, and you just have to follow. But here, nothing is explained, so you have to go figure out yourselves. So that has been a tough journey for me. But if you're looking for something challenging, but also want to do something with your hands and get a national qualification in France, that will be a fun journey for you. Because if you get the national qualification in France, you will get the opportunity to work in France. That's cool. So that's the overview. So to sum up, there are roughly 4 types of course. Monday, I'm doing this drawing class with the gouache painting and putting the shade and light. And on Tuesday, I'm making this wax figures. Eventually, I'm gonna use it as a mold, sandwich together with the clay and put in a machine, melt it, and after we inject the metal, the metal is gonna be like this shape. And on Wednesday and Friday, I'm cutting the middle right now, but when I looked around yesterday, other students are doing the using the wire and put it together, melting each other. So that's a new technique. And on Thursday, I'm learning how to draw the 3-dimension illustration. So that's what I do at Haute École du Jewerly, BIJOP, and bijouterie CAP class. So there are other classes like sertissage. Sertissage is like putting the stone, the precious stone, on the accessories. So I'm curious about that class as well, but first thing first, I would like to make the progress in this jewelry class and hopefully get a job. So that's my life here in 1 month. I think I'll make this kind of videos in the long run because eventually as I make progress, I can get to know the bigger picture and people might find it useful. And they can always go backwards and see these videos to see how the beginners, foreigners like me, experiencing the jewelry class. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please write your comments and feedbacks and questions below in the comment section. And until next time, my friends, take care. Bye.